Okay, and turn 7, back once again with Nonetheless. How you doing?
Good, good. I see we finally have a battle where both sides have a flag, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, our first bump and end once again. Probably some pings in here, but outpacing the rest of the field, I would say, with their expansion. We'll take a look at the graphs as we wrap this turn up to see if they're starting to separate.
Sounds good.
Then a messenger from Vanheim, some multi-expansion coming. Um, yeah,
And
looking.
they want hero procs on their heroic quick. If you can pick up heroic quickness on a van, that's good to have.
Yeah, unfortunately, seems like they haven't been able to put anyone in the Hall of Fame yet. Ulm again. Black Knight's very good at expansion.
Yep, lost one guy to probably a. I bet. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder who they kill. But yeah,
Yeah. Vanheim here, just thinning out some of their chaff, really. Um,
yep.
Relatively big expansion party still.
I don't know. Yeah,
4
there's
Valkyries,
a lot of
7
dudes. 70
bands,
dudes.
2.
Like so elves are not great against like guys with missile weapons because they defense doesn't help you against arrows.
Yeah,
Ooh, wow, they lost a lot of soldier priests and still won. I guess that's what knights are for you. I think they pinged the promise last turn.
yeah.
Here we go. Yep. But yeah, so they've hit the same province. I mean, this was definitely just a roll of dice. Had Naba gone in first, Ind would have certainly won.
Oh, yeah, this is the leftovers.
Yeah.
What was the bless on Naba again? I know they had that Awake Trinity.
Just
I think they took regen as well, right?
yeah, that's right.
So we've got this Fate Weaving
Yeah, it's the
and
aura bless.
Aura.
And heat aura is not going to work well versus Naba.
Yeah, a little bit of fire resistance, and then magic weapons, regen. Oh, Stygen.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a thug bless.
Yep.
Yeah, like they're expecting to thug the Malakals or whatever they're called. Malikas.
They just get a lucky arrow here or something?
I
How,
mean,
how do
it's
they
just
kill
yeah.
one of these guys?
They're ooh, probably a smite if I had to guess. There you go. One stunned.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this berserker. I don't know who actually got the kill. Is it that berserker who got the
Yeah,
kill?
he
Yeah.
was able to take down. Yeah, so he's pumping out a little bit of damage here with that battle axe.
Oh, I see. He's lucky. He just got luck cast on off script. That's actually pretty good. They must have he must have gotten alteration 2, which I think what you need for luck. Yeah, that's
Is
actually
it
pretty
not
cool. You
it's
know,
not alt 3?
you may be right. All three is still pretty quite good. I guess they have an awake Titan. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think you might be right. All three.
And with those paths, yeah, that Titan's got a lot of research points. Banner, huge expansion party here.
Yep, very
Maybe
big.
this is just a combo and they're gonna break it up
Yeah,
next
and
turn,
then
but
or maybe they're heading a throne next turn. Who
yeah.
knows? Sad. Warlord dead.
Yeah, lost to
Yep.
Sobek here, but against Heavy Cav, that's not terrible.
Probably wouldn't have had regen, but it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh wow.
that's surprising.
Yeah, probably they broke their lances and the heavy infantry didn't kill enough. Got
Yeah.
surrounded.
Yeah, another
Yep.
Sobek down
Sobek's
here, but still,
still doing work versus heavy cav.
yeah, acceptable. Here we go. See, this is what I'd expect out of a Vanheim expansion party.
Yep.
More appropriately sized. Yeah, flawless expand by man here. Interesting that the Mother of Avalon's with the party.
Maybe it's site searching or
Yeah.
blessing. Maybe there's no. Maybe we neither of those are the prophet and the mother of Avalon. No, sorry, Knights of Avalon aren't sacred. My bad.
Yeah.
Maybe casting luck or something. I don't know.
Large
Arc
party here
skin.
by Agartha. Maybe they're going to split this one up.
Could be.
Oh, again, and
Wow,
these gobos
I thought
just
the
are
province would be.
not.
And this is the same province they tried to take last turn. Can we see this?
This, yeah, this is.
Chris, did they forward deploy the goblins again? Yeah, they forward deploy the. Yeah,
No,
they.
the goblins are in the back.
Yeah, but they're on attack, and the soldiers are
Oh
on.
yeah,
Like,
they're
they're
undisciplined.
undisciplined.
Yeah.
But the soldiers should be on attack. If the soldiers were on attack, they would hit first.
Yep. Agreed.
And they would. What's going to happen here is they're going to rout, and then the soldiers are going to walk up, get hit once, and then rout. That's my prediction. Right?
Yeah.
That's fast forwarding this battle.
Yeah. Gobos are phenomenal at expansion when you've got 50 of them in a party.
Yep.
They're
routed.
a liability when you've only got 20 of them.
Yes. Yeah. Had the soldiers been drawing the fires this entire time,
Yep.
the goblins would be killing these guys by now. Yeah.
Yep. And with the invul, yeah, 21
they would have
against
won had they just
mundane.
fought because they don't take any damage, right? Because they're invulnerable. They have shields. They don't take any damage from those archers.
Yep. Good expand here. Another strong expand. Shamba's doing pretty well.
The Shamba cavalry is pretty respectable.
Yeah, it's fine. Heavy on resources, but not super expensive for heavy cav.
Yeah, good protection, good defense. Morale's decent.
Yeah.
All their attacks are good. They've got like premium weapons. And these guys are cool too.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a quick look at the graphs here. Okay, provinces.
Three-way tie. What is that? Satis, Agartha, and Ind.
Yeah, Agartha and Satis. So a little bit of a leader pack forming. Right behind them would be Shamba and Nabah, and then Vanheim and Ulm. And then pulling up the rear, we've got Bander and Man.
Sounds good.
Forts, obviously nothing to see yet. Income is similar, as you'd expect. Agartha a little bit behind on that, surprisingly. Tiny bit of site searching going on.
Agartha has, I think this mod gives them a lot of caves in their cap circle, so it would be expected for them to have weaker provinces.
Yeah, Map Nuke does give them 2 caves. Research. Oh yeah, with the Awake Trinity. Nava's pulling behind, or pulling ahead. Ind is right there. Man is up there as well.
They probably have full scales.
Satis has not been recruiting any Marshmasters.
Yeah, Gamanon has famously said, which is very controversial actually, the amount of research you should have on turn 12 is 0.
Interesting.
This is I know a lot of people have like enchantment 4 by turn 12. Definitely there's many schools when it comes to research.
Yeah, and you can see here that extra temple is giving Satis a decent advantage from a Dominion perspective. Nava right there with the Trinity.
It would be a lot more if they hadn't lost their god.
Yeah, Ind is a
They
bit
were
lower
doing really
than...
well when they had that god.
I would have thought Ind would be higher having a Trinity as well.
This is just kind of noise at this point. I believe Trinities, each of them only spread a single temple.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they have any advantage on god spreading.
Okay, so there's turn 7. We had our first little bump. Diplo's been quite active. I know we've both been getting messages in the background. Some players are sending messages in game. It's interesting.
I think, was it a dog pile on Ind? What was the discussion?
Yeah, there's a lot of concern about Ind and the Awake Trinity and arranging a dog pile.
People saw what that guy did with Eru, and like they don't want him to repeat his performance.
Yep, and then I know Vanheim had already selected Ulm as their target, as they sent us in that message. Ulm playing a little more cautiously, and then from Agartha's perspective, yeah, just doing work with those War Shamblers and continuing to expand well. It's going to be interesting to see when the first wars pop off. I know you're a big advocate, the traditional expansion target is always, oh, it's got to be north of 20 by turn 12. And I know you've said turn 8 is really
Um,
what you should be measuring against rather than turn
yeah,
12.
I prefer turn 8 because, well, what turn is it? Is it turn 7 yet?
7, yes. And you can
Okay,
see
that's
we're already running out of space.
yeah. I think turn 8. Well, it really depends on the map, right? Um, if you're talking about a 20 province per player map, you will have run out of space by turn 8, right? Expansion. You can. I know a lot of players who like try to negotiate very heavily for expansion, and therefore can. You don't have to expand super well if you are good at diplomacy, I would say. But it always helps, especially if you want to turn that expansion into an early war.
Yeah, and from a map nuke perspective, essentially there's going to be a set of 3 provinces that are shared between you and your
Yeah.
neighbor, equidistant, and you can see here
Yes. So I don't know if
Agartha's
this is
grabbed all
this
3 from
yeah. Is
Shamba.
this like a close? Is this a close map?
It's
Is
a
it like
9-player default, so it's 16 per player.
okay? I seem to remember that I used to play in a lot of map nuke maps, and you would get like there would be no discrepancy, right? There would be four between all the caps, so there would be 2 and 2. Is that a old? Is that like? Did they make it? Did they make the map tighter? Is there?
So
Am I
it depends on
misremembering
the
it?
player counts. But for example, 9-player, there's only one default alignment, and it gives you the 16 per. So everyone is 3 jumps from everyone else's caps, or there's 3
I see.
provinces in between. So it does create this tension. There are different player counts with a bit more space, up to about
Yeah.
23 provinces per
Another thing I
player.
don't love about this, and I'm experiencing this in game of my own, where so how many? This is five thrones to win, right?
Yes,
You can take you can just expand into 4 thrones
yes.
if you have a good expansion, which it just you know it makes I feel like it's very early game centric, but we'll see how it goes.
And I think that's a big concern with Ind, and the
Yeah,
Trinity there.
I assume that's how they won their first game.
It is. The throne requirements in the first game was 9 players, 6 to win.
Oh,
Many of the
6 to 1.
games dragged on, but
Yeah,
even with the 6, the Hellbless and a different Trinity, but an Awake Trinity era was able to do a throne rush, essentially avoiding wars. They fought one small war, but were able to just win by, I think, turn 30, turn 35 at the latest.
sure.
So there we go.
All
There's
right,
turn 7. Any
see turn 8.
closing thoughts?
No.
Okay, well, we'll see you next video.